just one last final statement with regards to yesterday's debate. By the end of the debate, Donald Trump had returned to his standard features, where he was basically just being his bombastic self and quoting aspects out of conspiracy theories that he subscribed to, such as his birther movement, and taking a great deal of pride, repeating it several times, how proud he was that he had forced President Obama to produce his birth certificate, proving Donald Trump wrong with regards to the birther movement, but not that that really matters to Mr. Trump, because since the birth certificate was produced, he has continued to say that it was probably a fake birth certificate, and President Obama was probably born in another country. He just will not admit defeat in the face of overwhelming evidence that he's wrong. He also was getting into conspiracy theory that the Fed is somehow politically controlled by President Obama, that it's keeping the interest rates low simply to make President Obama look good and not to maintain the American economy in any way, shape, or form, and that as soon as President Trump would be elected, that the Fed would politically motivated raise the interest rates to make Mr. Trump look bad. Again, this is a conspiracy theory bordering on self-paranoia. And then, of course, there's the aspect with regards to the hacking incident of the Democratic Convention. Even though the FBI, the CIA, and the military generals that Mr. Trump claims to have all their support have all said that this was perpetrated by Russia, Mr. Trump advanced the idea that it could have just been a 400-pound man lying in his bed, but was probably not Russia, regardless of the fact that the FBI, the CIA, and the military all say that it was Russia. And of course he fell back to his basic, just rude, ignorant self, calling Rosie O'Donnell a pig again. This is during a presidential debate. He's pointing out individuals and calling them names. In the end, we see on one side of the stage a woman who came prepared and able to articulate presidential policy, and on the other side of the stage, a bombastic reality show toddler who only appeals to the misinformed, the poorly informed, or the Kardashian-inspired reality show portion of the population. And more sinisterly, he's supported by people and organizations who understand how easily influenced this figurehead would be, and how easy it would be to advance their own agendas by influencing him. Trump in the White House would be a disaster. It's a disaster of unimaginable consequences, because his policies would be based on whatever point his minuscule attention span happens to notice, and is as unpredictable as a leaf falling off of a tree. We don't know the path it's going to take, we just know that it's going to spiral downward. This is Dan O'Neill, and thanks for tuning in for my comments on the presidential debate 2016.